Okay, so there's no good way to start this video off other than just dive right into it and start blowing your guys' mind. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are mentioned in the Bible multiple times. They're mentioned as behemoths. If you don't know what a behemoth is also one of the words that they use to describe demons. Dinosaurs were not right with God. They were put on this earth for a reason, the reptiles. Satan came in the Bible in the form of a snake every time. Every time. Too scared to show his face. What if I told you guys that the lizard people that Alex Jones talked about were real things? They're not, when you think of a demon, you think of a spirit or an orb. That's not what that is. Those aren't spirits or orbs. Those demons they're literally lizard people. Look at how the Bible describes them. Dragons and stuff. When they talk about dragons in Chinese belief, or in China and the history, I believe there really was dragons. I believe that they were flying around. Just like I believe in Bigfoot, because Native American ancestors have there's written on the walls. Why would they have these drawings and depictions of these crazy beasts and them not be real? You can't, they took shrooms and just imagined the shit? No. Anytime I've ever taken shrooms, I've never just seen The Simpsons on the wall. Never seen that. I've never seen that. And I've taken more psychedelics in my life than I guarantee all of you guys on my Snapchat and YouTube combined. I've never had anything like that happen to me. I've always been shown the truth. I've always been shown the power of these entities. That I've always been shown that through the bullshit. God's always walked me through the bullshit. When I say Jesus walks with me, I mean Jesus literally walks with me. I walk with Jesus. I do not deny God. There's a reason I'm in your guys' life and I'm making this video. It's not because I'm crazy. It's because I'm speaking the truth. And you guys can deny the truth all you want, but when the truth comes out and the truth is put in front of your face and you're in the 7 years of trials and tribulation, you're going to go, damn, Randall was right. Randall was actually right. And you know what? I might cuss a lot and I might not be the holiest person in the world, but you know what? That's okay because God says Jesus died as a sacrifice so we didn't have to sacrifice the best lamb in the flock. He was the ultimate sacrifice because all sin is forgiven now. All sin is forgiven. They don't teach you that. They still teach you that homosexuality is an unforgivable sin. I don't believe that. I don't believe in what they teach me in church. I never have. Because what they teach you in church is false. They're teaching you false information. You got pastors going up there talking about their kids and stuff and trying to relate that to the Bible. Damn it, stop relating that to the Bible. That is not what the Bible talks about. It doesn't want you to speak your bullshit about your family or your life. It wants you to tell your testimony and show what God's done in your life. You're not showing what God has done in your life when you're talking about, oh, my kid learned how to ride a bike today. Like, that's why I stopped going to church. It talks about in the Bible. Jesus went into a church and destroyed them. He destroyed churches because they weren't speaking the truth. They weren't speaking his truth. When you don't speak the truth of God and you ask God to show you a sign, he's going to put someone in your life that's bigger and badder than you when it comes to the brain, when it comes to wisdom. Fuck your knowledge. You might be book smart, might be in college. You're dumb as shit because you're just buying into the lies and giving them money to educate you on something that's not even true. That's not even facts. Now, there's some degrees out there like medicine and stuff like that. Yeah. Get a degree for that. Go to college before you be a doctor. I don't want you cutting my knee open, giving me an ACL reconstruction, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't want that. But when you go to college to be a philosopher, what are you fucking doing? What are you gonna philosophize in? All that shit's bullshit. Throw that all out the window. You're not being told the truth. Like in science, if you go to school to be a scientist, you're just retarded. You're literally they're making you dumb. They're literally telling you shit that doesn't even add up or make sense. And you guys buy into it like it's the truth and try to act like you're smarter than everybody else. When really, there's people like me who study the Bible who are actually more knowledgeable and have more wisdom, God-given wisdom, than what you'll ever obtain in your life in a school. Because these schools they're corrupt, they're demonic. It sounds so crazy, right? Look at it. When you're in high school, look at the shit they force on you. They literally force this shit on you. I had an English class. My English class, I didn't even worry about learning English because I wasn't learning English. I was fighting off if Republicans or Democrats, which one are you gonna vote for? Thanks, Miss Gray. I'm gonna give you a call out. Thank you. Thank you for wasting my fucking junior year of high school worrying about who's right or wrong. Fucking Hillary Clinton or Trump. Who's gonna win? What does it matter who's going to win? What does it matter? It doesn't. Do you either believe in God or do you believe in demons? Do you believe in prophecy, written prophecy that time and time again has been fulfilled multiple times? Talks about, there's so much stuff in the Bible that it talks about that people they ignore. These pastors, they ignore. Just like in the book of Daniel, Daniel 8, verse 14. Chapter 8, verse 14 talks about when when heaven's gonna be reconcentrated on the earth and when heaven will be cleansed. Talks about in the year 2300. You know what? What's crazy? The year 2020 is so significant because we are living in the last of the end times. It talks about in the Bible that the weather's going to be changing and get all crazy. Look at what it's doing. Look at all the people that are in the world that are crazy, shooting up these schools and shit like that. That's not them. That is not a human being. That is a demon-possessed person. They possess. Nephilim are fallen angels put on this earth to tempt you. That's what aliens are. They're really just demons. They're demons. That's why they say they have these weird skin and shit, because they're lizard people, literally. They're literally lizard people. And you can choose to believe me or not, but I promise you, the word of God talks about it. So while there's no more dinosaurs left, they became so corrupt they got flooded off. God killed them. They drowned. Or did they? Or did they just go to the ocean? And now we know that they're in the ocean, and we know that the world is actually flat, but NASA spends $19.3 billion to hide that from you guys, because they don't want you guys knowing that, hey, the Bible's real, because they want you to feed into the Scientology bullshit and give them money so they can go drive around these sports cars and live lavish lives. Nowhere in the Bible does it. Some people are meant for money. Some people are meant for money. If I ever get up billions of dollars, I'm going to use that to start churches and to start, if I get $1 million, if I make $1 million and I'm doing it and I'm fighting in the UFC, I'm going to put some of that money back for a house and to make sure that my family is taken care of. But I'm also going to use the majority of that money to make sure that these Christians, that these souls are taken care of. Because these pastors aren't doing their damn job. They're not telling you to open the damn Bible and read. Just open the damn Bible and read. I want to build a church where when you go to church, there is a pastor. But that pastor is just up there reading the Bible. He's reading the Lytton translation. He's reading the book of Revelations. He's reading the steps to get into heaven. The Bible literally stands for basic instructions before leaving earth. Thank you to my friend Ethan from Little Flock for teaching me that when I was a young kid. Thank you for teaching me that. People don't want to wake up because you guys are lazy. You don't want to read because you're lazy. You think that everything's going good in your life. You think that when you die, you're not going to be anything. You think that because you have this job and these nice cars and you're living this somewhat lavish life already as a young teenager, that you're just going to have a good life. Like, that's cool. Have your life, have your car. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about that. You can have all that, but where are you going to go when you die? It's not going to be heaven, because you're not accepting God's truth. You're not accepting the written truth that has been put in front of you for so many centuries, since the dawn of man. You're not reading it. Damn it, y'all won't read because you're too fucking lazy. You're too corrupt in sin. And I just want you to know, all that sin that you go through, it's forgivable. It's forgivable. Just talk to God. And yeah, I've lived a crazy ass life, but I've also lived a crazy ass life, and I've known God's walked with me through everything that I've done. Yes, I've had free will, and I've done the stupid shit on my own. And I'm not saying God made me do the stupid shit, because he didn't. I did it on my own. But you know what? I did it on my own, and I hope that through my struggles and my temptations, that you guys will see the light of Jesus, and that you guys will actually become Christians. And my goal with the YouTube and my Snapchat is not just to entertain and not just to get in the UFC, but it's to turn atheists into believers. It's to turn you guys to God. Like Kanye. Kanye went on this binge of talking about drugs and shit. Now he's talking about the gospel. Kanye concert, it's a church service now. Thank you. I want to go to a Kanye. Next Kanye concert that comes up, I want to go, and I want to go with a couple thousand people. I don't want to go by myself. But if I do have to go by myself, I will go by myself and be happy and be smiling. If you guys want a part 2 of me rambling on about the Bible and telling you guys to wake your asses up and to start fucking reading and actually become educated in the truth and not bullshit, then let me know. Drop a comment. But if not, that's on you. Stick around though. You might see something that you might like and you might be entertained. And I hope that me being crazy entertains you guys. And I hope that me rambling on, it's gotten you guys somewhere and it's opened your eyes up a little bit. So if you guys really want a video of me describing everything in that video I dropped on my Snapchat, let me know. Please let me know. And let me know what you guys, drop me suggestions on what I should talk about, and any questions that you guys have about faith, have about Jesus, have about the Bible. Let me know all of it. I want to know everything that you guys have to know. I want to answer all you guys' questions to the best that I can do. And if that takes me reading a Bible to you guys on YouTube, then that's what I'm going to fucking do. I'll do whatever I have to do to turn these atheists into believers, because I don't want my friends to go to hell. I don't want them to inherit hell. I want them to inherit the kingdom of heaven with me. I want to see all my friends when I die in heaven. I want to see them all in mansions. And walking on the streets paved with gold. I don't want you to be nothing when you die. I just want to say I love everybody, and I hope all of you guys have a great day. And please let me know what you guys would like to see next. Thank you, and bye.